Hey you guys, this is Richard coming back at you from my Redstone server. I know it's been a while since I put a video out for you guys, but that's just because I have not had a great idea in a while, and now I have. I've had a couple great ideas this week, and I'm going to share one with you today. As you guys might know about me, one of my favorite mechanisms in Redstone is merchant and store functionality, and that's what we have today, featuring the new Lectern Redstone mechanics, and we have a 90 product store for you guys today. So we're going to take a second to look around at it and see what's going on. You see we have a user interface here. We're going to take a second to take it all in and read these signs. It says we can place a book to purchase from on the central lectern, and that's there. We can turn the menu book to the page of our desired product, and we're going to deposit exact payment to process and receive our order. So looks like we have little indicators. Looks like all purchases are 2 gold blocks, and we have the menu books themselves. So we see the redstone menu book, so we're going to jump right in and we're going to give it a shot. We're going to grab the book, and we can see when we do grab the book that the other books close themselves off to us, as they are not available to us. And we're going to put our book onto the central lectern, and we're going to take a look, and we're going to select a product. And I think to give it a test, we're just going to go with some observer blocks. So we're going to find the observer blocks. There they are, and we're going to go ahead and deposit our payment of 2 gold blocks. It looks like we had a product from last time in there. So we're going to throw in our payment and send it off. As the store thinks, it's going to start processing the order. And when that light stops blinking, it will just leave our order complete. And we'll check and find that we have received 16 observer blocks. So that's pretty cool, but we're going to try out one of our other books. So we're going to replace our redstone supplies book. And you can see when we do that, when all the other books open themselves back up to us, and we're going to try to go for the cheap resources book. Looks like that's a pretty good deal. It says we'll be getting, you can see the doors close themselves off to the other chests or books, and we can take a look at our cheap resources. We get 64 per purchase. And how about some bone meal? Looks great, so we'll try for some bone meal. Yep. And it's going to cost us 2 gold blocks. And we'll just let the store do the work. Gonna kick to life processing our order. Sorry for that, you guys. I didn't really get as good of a order processing system going as I did on my last store, but that was only 30 products. This is 90. It's a little more convoluted, really. So you can see as that order finishes, we can take a look in our chests. And we have our 64 bone meal. So that's great. We're going to go ahead and replace our cheap resources book. And that will open all the chests, or all the books back up to us. And we'll go for expensive armor and gear. Looks like expensive armor and gear, we're only going to get one item per purchase. so we can take a look, and we're going to pick out diamond horse armor. Looks pretty good. So we're going to throw our couple of gold blocks in our chests here. And just the one horse armor coming down the chute. Small little blip on our processing, and we got it. So with that, you guys, we're gonna take a look, just a quick brief overlook of some of the redstone involved in this build. We're gonna switch back to creative so we can fly. And here we go. You can see that behind our small little neat interface is a pretty bulky thing. That's because it takes 6 of these recoders to have the 90 products. That's 15 for each of the 6 product books. And so those, of course, are going to call for some pretty massive hopper lines. You can see we have pulse delay, our pulse extenders everywhere, so we can affect our distribution rates, and of course their product droppers themselves. Overall, it's not huge. This takes up less space than the 30 product shop from our last video. There's a lot of negative space here, so we can shorten this hopper line a good bit by moving this dropper tower up a good bit. You can see we weren't very neat with our redstone. We didn't try to make it very compact. I am pretty proud of the door closing features that protect the books when you take one of them. It's actually pretty funny, but that one got lost in the wall somewhere. That can happen. Gotta put a block under there later, but I have all these books over here as backup. We just have to find the right one. And there we go. There we go. And we're just gonna make a backup of our backup. And we're gonna go replace this in the system. Or we're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna buy some food just to show you guys. Here we go. We got raw beef. We need some gold blocks to do it. And that's going to start processing pretty quick. And there you have it, you guys. There's our raw beef. And with that, we're going to end the video. And I hope you guys really enjoyed this Lectern shop. I hope if you have any questions about its functionality, just leave questions in the comment section below, and we'll see you guys next time. This is Richard signing out.